All together, tribe, and we are back again with another video of the shit that actually matters in this fucking world, which is the truth, and the people that are actually destroying our community and stealing our taxes, and the reason why we have inflation, the reason why we done lost millions of jobs, the reason why trillions of dollars are disappearing, and the reason what is really going on in this strange women government of hundreds of women that just popped out of nowhere and don't nobody know who they are. So we're really getting down to the meaning of this. So back again with this lady again. Covered her the first time. She's been indicted because now she's been indicted with the charges. And if y'all want to know what she did halfway through the article, if they don't cover what she did and tell the truth, I'm going to tell you. But I'm just going to say she had some houses and her family. It is crazy. So, New York Attorney General has been criminally indicted in federal charges by a grand jury. That means criminally indicted. Like Young Thug. That's where she at. On trial. Like Young Thug. She done. But Young Thug got off. She did. Like P. Diddy. Done. Done for. She done for it too. Okay, now. James, who led the civil fraud investigation against Trump in 2023, was indicted on charges of the bank fraud of Eastern Virginia and Alexandria, according to the court documents. So she lied on somebody else, and in the process of, see, this is what made him look at her life. He didn't even know she existed, but because she started lying on him, he started paying attention to her own life. See, this is why lying ain't good. Prosecutors accused James of alleged bank fraud and making false statements to financial institutions regarding a mortgage loan for a house in Newport, Virginia, and documents state. See, they already left out information. For one, it wasn't one house, it was like 6 houses. And it wasn't just her, it was also members in her family. You see how they just left out all of that information, but I covered that in another article, in another news article on my channel as well, where you can go look at that. See, this is why I'm doing this, so we can always remember the real bullshit and the real problem of what really fucking happened. In the statement, James accused the president, who recently publicized pressure prosecutors to file criminal charges against her of a decimal westernizing of the system. Oh my God, they all say that. Is Trump a good guy? I don't know. Is he a bad guy? I don't know. But I'll tell you a couple things I do know about him. I know he a good businessman. I know he don't like people touching kids, and neither the motherfucking fuck do I. If anybody got a goddamn problem how he locking up all these motherfucking people touching kids, motherfucker, he should lock your ass up too. And then number 3, I know something about Trump is he's rich off real estate. So that means he needs people to buy houses. He needs the country to be clean. He needs the community to progress. He needs families. Single people do not buy houses. Single people do not buy businesses. Single people do not do these things. And real estate is where his money comes from. So those are the only things I know about Trump that are for sure. These charges are baseless, and the president's own public statements make clear that his only goal is political retribution at any cost. That means if you hurt the American people, if you are stealing American tax dollars, he wants you in jail forever. Imagine how hard you work, and imagine a government official that you trust take your money, steal your money, and do what they want with your money. How do you feel about that? What would you do to a person that was stealing from your family? Well, here is one of them. That's what she looked like. That's the face of a person that steals from your family. And we worried about P. Diddy and baby oil. And she's stealing from our families. The U.S. prosecutor assigned the case to Lindsay Halligan. Meanwhile, said the case provided, and no one, hold up, I skipped some of it. He is forcing law agencies, I skipped a little bit of bullcrap, and tremendous breaches of the public trust, she called the fact that the law and the case are clear, and we will continue following them to ensure that justice is served. Basically, they know she did the shit. You caught, motherfucker, you caught. Okay, Trump appointed Halligan, his former personal attorney, to oversee the case after another U.S. Prosecutor Eric Sieber resigned. So that basically means he removed the man, quitted, and he appointed a woman. I think that's a woman. Who knows? Could be another man. It doesn't even really matter at this point. It ain't about man or woman. It's just about right or wrong. Sieber was an department who had found sufficient evidence against the charge against James. James' first court appointment was scheduled at 24th of October in Norfolk. The federal government alerts James bought a three-bedroom home in Norfolk using a mortgage loan and required it as a property as a secondary home, but did not follow the share ownership of time-sharing home. The indictment claimed the property was used as a secondary residence, but was instead used as a rental property. Okay, first off, let's stop right there, okay? Just look at this whole bullshit right there. First off, where's the first bullshit? Bitch, what you need a secondary residence for, huh? Okay, let's start right there. What the fuck does that even mean? And then third off, then go to find out the shit is a rental property. You know what that means? That means the bitch went to the bank, got some tax dollars, and then Airbnb'd the bitch. That's what that means, y'all. She Airbnb'd the bitch with with the New York people tax dollars. Oh Jesus. Halligan said that if convicted, James could face up to 30 years in prison and count up to $1 million on fine of each. James' attorney, Albie Lois, said that we are deeply concerned that the case is driven by a president who gives a fuck. James was one of the several Trump advisors named in that post. He also called on Bondi to investigate former FBI James Comey, who was criminally charged shortly after the shooting. What the fuck? This is some of the stupid shit. Because you got caught stealing. In the civil case fraud case brought by Trump, James was found liable of falsifying records to secure better loan deals, leading to a $500 million fine. The penalty was thrown out by appeals court. Means that sounded crazy, which called the fine excessive throughout. It upheld that Trump's was liability for fraud, meaning that they wanted to charge her way more than what she did, which is what's wrong with that. You stealing from working people. Who gives a fuck what they do to you? Basically, they basically saying we know you're guilty, but you're not that guilty. What the fuck? Welcome to the government. New York Governor Kathy Hochul and Democrats said James indicted is nothing less than the weaponization of the Justice Department to punish those who hold powerful accountability. Yeah, like Tory Lanez and Meg Thee Stallion. Tory Lanez is literally out of jail, being proven innocent that he didn't shoot Meg Thee Stallion, but Meg Thee Stallion is still in jail, and she just threw a concert for Kamala Harris. Never mind, that's not even about this. I was just bringing up some more stupid shit. I might cover that. But anyway, all together, y'all, we out of here. And we out of here again. See y'all next time. You know what I mean? With me, Sincere. And we cover the shit that actually matters. Peace.